Hello and welcome to day 2 of our 25 Day Strong workout challenge. Today is going to be a lower body strength day. How it's going to work today is we have 3 exercises. We're going to do 12 reps of all of those. Then we're going to pause, take a rest, and repeat 3 times through. Then we'll move on to another set of 3 exercises, do the exact same thing, and then we'll have our finisher at the end. So if you need to stretch, I would recommend pausing this video, getting in some stretching. I'm gonna do a couple of stretches now, but if you need additional stretching time, go ahead and do that on your own, okay? So first, we're gonna start with our legs apart, go down to the middle, feel that stretch behind your legs, go over to one side, go to the middle, and go to the other side. Just making sure that your legs are somewhat straight, but it's totally okay to have a bend in that knee. Oh, a couple more. And last time. Good. All right, let's stretch those quads. Use something for support if you need it. Take your foot, bring it up to your butt, and stretch out that quad muscle on the front of your leg. We're gonna hold it for a little bit, and we're gonna switch to the other side. And these are pretty tight after yesterday's workout for me. I don't know about you guys. All right, I'm gonna do one more on each side. Today, you are going to need a lighter pair of dumbbells and a heavier pair of dumbbells, but it's all about lifting the weight that you feel good with. All right, last one, then we're gonna get started with our first exercise. All right, so again, if you need additional stretching, make sure that you take the time to do that on your own, pause the video, whatever, but we are ready to go. All right, our first exercise, I'm gonna use my lighter dumbbells. We have squats. So I've got my 10-pound dumbbells. You guys are going on my count today. We are not doing intervals. So I want your dumbbells up on your shoulders. I want your feet to be hip width apart. When you sit back, I want all of your weight to be on your heels. You're going to bend your knees and push that butt back. Keep that back nice and tall. We have 12 reps. So we are going to sit down and we are going to stand up. Good. Down and up. That's 2. Down. Up. That's 3. I'll show you from the side. Down. 4. Down. 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, that's 8, down, 9, down, that's 10, down, 11, one more, and down, that's 12. All right, next one. I want your feet to be wide. Toes are pointed out at a 45-degree angle. Weights are going up on your shoulders. Again, this time when we squat down, I want your knees to follow the path of your toes. So we're doing sumo squats. Ready, and sit down and up. See how my knees go out. Sit down and up. You should really feel these on the inside of your legs. Good. I'll turn to the side so you can see. Down, that's 5. Still pushing that butt back, just not as drastically as a regular squat. Good. Down. Down, we're at 10. Down, 11, one more. And down, that's 12. All right, drop the weights. Next exercise, and then we're taking a break. I want your feet to be a little bit wider than your hips. I want your toes to be slightly out, not as far out as they were for sumo squats. Elbows are gonna be on top of your knees, so you're like this, butt straight towards the sky. And I want you to sit your butt to the ground. So you're gonna swing it down, and then you are going to push, push, push up to the ceiling and straighten those legs. Bring it down, up and straighten the legs. If you feel too much of a pull, bring your feet a little bit closer together, but keep those toes out. Down to the ground, up to the ceiling. You should really be feeling these already. 4, down, 5, down, and 6. You should really feel them behind your legs. Down, and 7. It's insane how hard body weight exercises can be, but man, does it burn. Up, down, 10, 2 more. Down, 11, and last one, down, and 12. All right. We're gonna take a break, grab your water, stretch a little bit more if you need it. We have those 3 exercises 2 more times through, and then we're gonna move on. Just taking a little bit of rest. Today's a little bit slower paced than yesterday was, which I prefer. I'm not a big fan of the intervals, but we're gonna mix in a bunch of different types of workouts just so we can see the best results possible. All right, take a little bit more time. Now that we've done our first time through, you should have a better idea of what weights you wanna use. So feel free to drop the weight altogether, go up in weight, stay the same, whatever feels best for your body. All right, let's grab those weights. If you need more rest, pause me, come back to it. All right, we have regular squats, so feet are hip width apart. Weights are gonna be up on your shoulders, toes are forward. Sit your butt back. We're gonna go down and up for 1. Down, up for 2. Down, 3. Down, 4. Down, 5. Down, 6. Down, 7. Down, 8. Down, doing great. 9. Down, and that's 10, 2 more. Down, 11. And down for 12, all right. Now we have our feet wide, toes are out, weights on your shoulders, not sitting quite as far back, but I want you to sit down and have your knees follow your toes. Down and up. Down and up. Down, and that's 3. Down and 4. Down, 5. Down, and that's 6. Down, 7. Down, 8. Down, 9. Down, 10, almost done. Down, that's 11. And down for 12. All right. Last exercise before a little bit of a break. No weights for this one. Feet not as wide as before. Toes slightly out. Elbows on your knees. And we are going to drop the butt to the ground and press it back up. Down and up. Down, and that's 3. Down and 4. Down and 5. Down and 6. Down, 7. Down and 8. Down and 9. Almost done. Down, 10. 2 more. Down, 11. And down. That's 12. All right. Go ahead and stretch. Take a little breather. We have one more time through the quad exercises, and then we are moving on to our glutes and our hamstrings. So just take a rest. You'll probably notice, because I'm pretty sure you can hear me breathing, but when you are working out, no matter what exercise you're doing, when you are going down or you're doing the loading part of the exercise, you want to breathe in. And when you are pressing up against the force, you want to breathe out. So when you squat, when you go down, you're gonna breathe in. When you go up, you're gonna breathe out. If it was bicep curls, when you go down, you're gonna be breathing in. When you're going up, you're gonna breathe out. Just a little extra force, and then it regulates your breathing and helps control your heart rate. So just something to focus on during all of our exercises is just controlling your breath, which I'm not doing a great job of because, like I said yesterday, it's really hard to work out and talk at the same time. All right, guys, this is our last time through. Let's grab those weights. We have regular squats. Feet forward, knees about hip width apart. Dumbbells are on your shoulders, sitting all the way back. Weight is in your heels and up. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Down and up for 5, good. Down and up, 6. Down and up, 7. Down and up, 8. Down and up, 9. Down, up, 10. Down and up for 11. And down and up for 12. All right, guys, one step closer to being done with these. Next one, toes are out, feet are wide. Weights are up on your shoulders, knees are following your toes, and we are going down and up. Down and up. Down and up for 3. Down, 4. Down and up, that's 5. Down and up for 6. Down and up for 7. Down, 8. Down, 9. Down and 10, 2 more. Down and 11. And last one, down and 12. Go ahead and drop those weights. I don't know about you guys, but keeping the weights up for that long, really, I can feel it in my back and in my traps. All right, last exercise in this circuit. Feet slightly out. Feet slightly wider than your hips. Elbows on your knees. And we are dropping that butt down to the ground and pressing it straight back up. Down and straighten. Down and straighten. Down, and that's 4. Down and 5. Down and 6. Down, 7. Down, and that's 8. Down, and that's 9. Down, and 10. 2 more. Down, 11. Last one. Down, and 12. All right. Go ahead and rest. Take a break, stretch out. Just gonna take a little bit of a breather. All right, the next 3 we have are going to be hamstring and glute focused. We're gonna be doing deadlifts, we're gonna be doing single leg deadlifts, and then we're gonna be on the ground doing glute bridge marches. I am not feeling my strongest today, so what I'm going to do is stick with my lighter weights. But as I have always been saying, do what feels good for your body. We have 10 reps of everything, 3 times through, so just know where you're at, use what feels good. I am going lighter today. It just is what it is. All right. Got a little bit of time left in our rest. Just getting the hamstrings stretched out a little bit. Whenever you're doing strength, you want about 60 seconds to 90 seconds of rest in between circuits or supersets, just to help your muscles recover so that you have full strength for the second time or third time you go through. So we're just taking a little bit of time. Never want to rush through it. All right. I am going to use my lighter weights. We have deadlifts. I like to do feet closer together, legs straighter than normal deadlifts. So these would be called RDLs. I want your feet to be closer than your hips. I'll show you forward and then I will go to the side for the rest of the reps. Feet are gonna be a little bit more narrow than your hips. I want the dumbbells on your legs. You are going to have a slight bend in your knee, but nothing crazy, so only a slight bend. And you are going to keep your back straight, stick that butt out, and go all the way down to your toes. So let's get it. All right, stick the butt out. They're going down your legs, down, and all the way back up. Make sure your back is nice and straight, a neutral spine, and back up. That's 2. I'll show you from the side for the rest of them. And up, that's 3. We have 10 reps. Down, and that's 4. Down, and that's 5, nice and controlled. Down, 6, down, and 7. If you start to feel it in your lower back, make sure that your weights are on your legs. If they go away from your body, you're gonna feel tension on that lower back. Down, and that's 9, 1 more. And down, and that's 10, perfect. All right, next one's gonna be a single leg deadlift. So for this one leg is gonna go forward, one's gonna go back. This would be considered more of a staggered deadlift. Front leg only gets a slight bend. Back leg does whatever you need to make sure that most of your weight is on that front leg. Dumbbells are on the front leg. You are gonna go down into the same position you just did, except it's mostly concentrated on that front leg. So slight bend in the knee, the back leg does whatever you need, get up on that toe so that all of your weight is on that front one. Yikes, you should feel it a lot. Good, I am shaking already. Not sure if that's a great sign. And 5, good. Down, and 6. Down, and 7. Whew. Down, and 8. Wow, I really feel that. Down, and 9. And 1 more. Down, and 10. Awesome, wow. All right, other side. On that toe of the back leg, slight bend in the front knee. Going down and up. Down and up. This one, it's a little bit normal to feel it a little bit in your lower back because you are opening your hips a little bit and stretching that opposite side of your back when you go down. So if you do feel that, no worries, but if it becomes painful, drop the weight. Do it without weight, you'll still feel it. Good. Doing great. Awesome. Almost done. Good. 2 more. Down and up. Last one. Down and up. Yikes, spikes. All right, drop the weights. We are on the ground for the last one. All right. We are going to be in a glute bridge. So, oh, it feels good to lay here. So, back on the ground, feet on the floor. You are going to press your hips to the sky, and you are going to lift one knee into your chest at a time. Keep your hips up the entire time. Good. 3. Good. 4. Doing great. Good. 5. Good. Yikes. 6. Perfect. 7. Ooh, I'm starting to fail. And 8. Good. 9. And last one. 10. All right. And rest. Just take a break. We are just chilling. All right. I'm gonna grab a drink of water. Whew. So I think I lied earlier. I apologize for that. This one's gonna be 2 times through. So we did 3 times through on the first 3 exercises. This one's gonna be 2 times through, and then we have our finisher, which is only 1 time through, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna be really rough, okay? So just be prepared. But we have 1 more time through this. It's kind of nice to be lied to, isn't it? Because now there's an end in sight. Ooh, boy. Leg day is my least favorite day. So like I said yesterday, I appreciate you guys being here. Because without you, I would not be doing this. So I appreciate you guys. Let me know in the comments what day is your least favorite. Leg day is my least favorite. My favorite day, probably shoulders or back. But anything lower body, it's just not for me. All right, so this is our last time, second and last time through. We are starting with deadlifts or RDLs. I want your feet to be narrow. I want your knees to only get a slight bend. Weights are on your legs, and we are going down and back up. Keep those weights on your leg. Push that butt back, hinge at the hips, and coming back up. Down and up for 3. Down and up for 4. If you guys ever have problem with your form or questions on your form, please feel free to send me a message, send me a video so that I can fix it or give you any recommendations on what to do. 7. Down and 8. Down and 9. Down, and last one. That's 10. All right. I am gonna put my right leg forward, left foot back. You're on the toe of that back foot. You are going down and up. Yikes. Down and up. All your weight is forward. Down and up for 3. Down and up for 4. Down and up for 5. Wow. Down and up for 6. Down and up for 7. Almost done. Down and up for 8. Down and up for 9. Last one. Down and up for 10. All right. Left foot forward, right foot back. All of that weight's on your front foot. Keep your back straight. Push the butt back and come up. Push that butt back and come up. That's 2. Butt back and 3. Down and that's 4. Doing great. Down and that's 5. Down and that's 6. Almost done. Down for 7. Down for 8. Woo! Almost done. Down and that's 9. Last one. Down and 10. All right. On the ground. Last exercise in this circuit before we get to that finisher. All right, back on the ground, feet on the floor. Whew. Hands on the ground, press your hips up and bring it one knee in at a time. Keep that angle nice and big. Don't just pull it in like that. Keep it nice and big. Almost bring your foot up. Doing great. Awesome. Yes. March, 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 march. That's 9 and 10. Oh boy, we are done with those. Okay, take a break. We are on the ground for the rest of the time. We do not need dumbbells. Go ahead and get rid of those. But we will be on the floor. All right. So the last 3 exercises are Pilates inspired. We're gonna do everything on one leg and then we'll switch to the other side. So it's gonna get a little rough, but we can do it. We can finish it. It's gonna be 12 reps of everything. And We will get through it. Together we will get through it. Okay, so for the setup for this exercise, I want you to think like there is a line on the ground. I want your hand on the line, your knee on the line, and your toe on the line. So you're gonna press up, hand is on the line, knee is on the line, toe is on the line, straight line. And this is your setup. I want your hand to be on your hips. And first one we're gonna do, you're gonna lift this leg up and down. Do not touch the ground, okay? So let's get started. So we are going up and down, up and down, up, and that's 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6. Make sure that your leg's going straight up, 7, up, and your hips are not moving. Up, 9, up, 10, up, 11, and 12. All right, stay in this position. You should be feeling it in the other side as well. All right, next one. Foot is gonna go off the ground and we are going to swing it forward and backwards, forward and backwards. So get that leg up. We're going forward and backwards, forward and backwards. Yikes. Forward and backwards, forward and backwards for 4, forward, and that's 5, forward, 6, forward, 7, forward, 8, forward, 9, forward, 10, forward, 11, and forward, 12. Ooh, boy. All right, last one, let's get it done with. I want your toe to be out in front of you. You are going to tap up, tap backwards, and back up like a little triangle, okay? So we are forward, up, backwards, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, yikes, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, almost done, 9, up, 10, up, 11, up, 12. Oh, and just shrink. Shrink into yourself. All right. So, unfortunately, we have all of that one more time on the other leg, okay? Take a breather, let your hips scream for a little bit, and let's get up on our line, okay? Hand on the line, knee on the line, foot on the line. Hand is on your hips. Make sure everything stays straight the entire time, all right? First one, we're lifting it straight up and down. Do not touch the ground. Ready, and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and that's 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, up, 11, and 12. Take a little rest, pause me if you need to. I wanna get this done with, so I'm gonna go right into it. All right, forward and backwards, get it up. Forward, 1, forward and backwards, 2, forward, 3, forward, 4, forward, 5, woo, and 6, forward, 7, forward, 8, forward, 9, forward, 10, 11, forward, and 12. All right, rest for a second. We have one more exercise we're gonna get it done with. All right. Whew, all right. So, starting in front, tap the toe. Go up and backwards tap. Up and forwards tap. Up, backwards, up, that's 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, almost done, up, 11, and up, 12, and shrink. Oh boy. All right, guys, we did it. Give yourself a pat on the back, round of applause, whatever you want to do. That was tough. That was so tough. I'm so proud of you for making it to this point. Tomorrow is day 3. We are going to do upper body. I'm so excited for that. None of this lower body crap, okay? So upper body tomorrow. Get ready. Thank you for being here with me. Please stretch. Remember to drink your water and be kind to yourself. And I will see you tomorrow for day 3.